welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is JOAN TONYY and welcome to the family. So I've noticed that people really love my story times, so I decided to share another story. And this story would be about the time that I almost got arrested and sexually assaulted on my birthday. So we're just gonna go right into the video. Okay, let me just get comfortable. So a little backstory before I start the story. Before I moved to Canada, this story actually happened in Canada. Yeah. So before I moved to Canada, I was dating this guy. I'm gonna call him John, right? I like John. I like saying John. So I'm gonna call him John. So I was dating John right before I moved to Canada. So John was helping me like with my visa. He was the person, like him and his mom were the ones that were doing like my visa stuff. So I used to use that as an excuse to go to Lagos to go see him while I do my visa and stuff. So fast forward to me moving to Canada. I moved to Canada and, you know, it's not the same anymore. It becomes long distance and we just eventually break up and lose contact. So this was right before I started talking to the guy that made me his side chick. I have a video on that. You better go watch it if you haven't. Yeah, because it's hilarious. So we shall lose contact. We stopped talking for a while and yeah. So fast forward to like 2 years later when the story began. So one day I get a message, like one evening rather, I get a message on my phone telling me, hey, it's John. I know it's been a while. I've been looking for you. What's up? Have you been? Blah, 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 things like that. And I'm so confused because I'm like, is this actually John? Like, and another thing that made me confused was the fact that it was a Canadian number. So I was like, wait, did you move to Canada? Like, are you in Canada right now? Like, well, you know, what's up? And he was like, yeah, I'm here. I just came from Nigeria, this, that. I've been looking for you. I lost your number, this, that. I just found your number and everything. Everything just made sense. I was like, what? You know, one of the reasons why, like I said before, we broke up was because it was long distance. So considering that he was in Canada, it wasn't like I wanted to get back with him or anything, but I was just excited. Like I wanted to see him. And he coincidentally messaged me like the evening before my birthday. So it was like the eve of my birthday. And it just felt like, it felt right. So I was just like, what? Yeah, let's see. Okay, sure. So he's like, okay, yeah, come down to Toronto, come down here and, you know, let me take you out. Let me show you a good time and this, that. So I'm like, you know, it's spontaneous. It's late, but sure, I'll go. Guys, mind you, this was like 9-10 p.m. in the night. Like I'm going to another city in the evening time. It wasn't safe at all, but I felt comfortable doing it because I felt like I've known this person for a while. Like he's not a stranger to me, so I've known him and everything. So that's why I agreed. So I start coming. He sends me the address and then I'm on my way. I start coming and the address was a hotel. Then he tells me to meet him at a hotel lobby. So I get to the hotel, I call him, we're speaking on the phone. He's trying to tell me exactly where he is and everything. Guys, this is where the story gon' starts. So we're talking on the phone. He's telling me like, oh, I'm here at the lobby, explaining where he is to me. I'm moving to him. Mind you, we're on the phone, right? And then I see someone approaching me on the phone as well. I hear this person saying the same things that I'm hearing on the phone in person. And I'm just walking slowly and I'm just looking, what? Guys, the person I saw in person was not the person I thought it was. So this John was someone completely different. But I believe that it was the John I knew because everything just made sense. Like everything fit the profile. Like he explained to me how he just came from Nigeria and how he had been looking for my number and how do you just randomly find, like, do you get? So I was just like, whoa, 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 hold up. Like, who's this? Who are you? So he was, even because, like, I'm surprised, right? But even he's surprised too, because I'm not the person he expected to see. So ask me why my ass didn't turn back and say to the cab guy, like, hey, sorry, can you come back? Please take me back. Ask me why I didn't do that. Nope, I didn't. Instead, he convinced me to stay. He was like, he shall convince me to stay. And I don't know how he did, but I ended up staying. So we sit down and he starts explaining to me everything, like how he got my number. Apparently he got my number from an app. Apparently, yeah, he got my number from an app, and his ex's name is Joan as well. He said his ex's name is Joan, and he has been trying to get in touch with his ex for a minute. This, da, da, da. Sha telling me his story. Honestly, thinking about it now, it didn't really make sense. But yeah, I fell for it. And then me too, I was also explaining my own story that my ex too has the same John name and the same situation as him. So at this point, it's really awkward, and he can see like I'm really uncomfortable because I'm like, this is a stranger, guys. I don't know who this person is. Like, I've never seen him before. But he's like, you know what? You're already here, and I promised you a good time. You know, your birthday's tomorrow, so you know what? Let's just enjoy ourselves, and you can head back home. That's what he told me. Then you can head back home. That's what he told me. So I was like, okay, sure. You know what? I'm already here. Why not? So we go out. He takes me out. He takes me to different places. This is around like 10-11 p.m. So he takes me out to different places. Then it extends to 12 a.m. It becomes 12 a.m. and you know, that's the next day. Then it becomes my birthday. Everywhere we go to, he keeps telling people that, oh, it's her birthday, it's her birthday. Like, he seemed so excited that it was my birthday, and it made me feel really good. It actually did. I was really happy. I was like, oh, I felt very special. He took me to different places. Like, he even took me to like Suya spot, and that was a big deal because, you know, like, I was abroad. So having like Nigerian food abroad is a big deal. So I was really happy that time. And you know, I was just enjoying myself, man. So this was about, so yeah, so 1 a.m. on the dot. 1 a.m. on the dot, my period comes. Yeah, 1 or 2 a.m. on the dot, I don't remember. My period comes. So I'm feeling really uncomfortable at this point because I didn't know that I would be there. I'll be in Toronto for that long, and I also didn't see my period coming. Like, I knew my period was around the corner, but I didn't know that it will come like at that moment, right? So I don't have a pad. Like, I'm unprepared. So we shall decide to go back to his hotel to see what we can do. So luckily for me, his hotel had a vending machine. So the vending machine, luckily for me, had tampons. So in the vending machine, I got the tampons, and that was my first time of ever trying tampons. It was the most uncomfortable situation ever. But yeah, so I had to manage because I didn't have any option. So at this point, I'm like, okay, like, I've had a good time. Thank you very much, stranger. But it's time to head back home, right? But he's like, you know what? I'm tired. It's like 2-3 a.m. at this point. I'm really tired. Like, he was just giving me yarns about being tired and everything. Oh, God. I should have known. I should have known that this was going to happen. And at this point, my battery was either really low or my battery had died. One of them. I know I couldn't really use my phone. And I couldn't charge my phone with his phone because we had different phones. So, oh, God. So once again, he convinces me to stay back. So we stay back in the hotel. Yes, guys, I stayed in the hotel. This is when the other part now happens. So mind you, remember I said I was on my period, right? Like, it just came, so it's like heavy and stuff. So I lay on the bed, very uncomfortable. Like, you can see that like one eye is open, one eye is closed. Like, I'm not trying to so you know, I'm very uncomfortable. I'm just laying on the bed, like my hand like this, like doing, you know, not being comfortable and stuff. Before you know it, guys, beside me, I feel something. I feel someone touching me. Somebody's touching me. Why? Guys, this guy tries to start touching me and I'm so confused. I'm like, hold up, wait. Didn't you see what just happened? Like, two reasons. First of all, nah, you're a stranger. Like, do you know, like, I'm on the bed with a stranger right now. What? Like, I just met you, first of all. Second of all, my period just came. Like, you saw what just happened. And then he was trying to tell me,
it's okay that he has done before. He doesn't mind. He doesn't care.
oh God. I was just like, no. Like, no, it's not happening. Sha. My guy, guys. My guy kept pushing. He kept trying. I was struggling at this point. At some point, I remember even almost running out of the room, and he was like,
oh, I'm so sorry. No, you don't have to do that. You don't have to run.
So I end up coming back, and then he gets angry because I kept saying no. Then he walks out of the room out of anger. And at this point, I'm happy, low-key, like, yeah, at least I'm on my own now. But I also still kind of didn't want to be on my own because, I mean, I'm not even meant to be here. Anyway, so I'm on the bed. I'm waiting for him. 5 minutes, I wait for him. 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. I didn't see my guy again. I didn't, and I don't know how I slept off. I just slept off waiting for him. I don't even know how I was able to sleep off in that situation. My eyes should have been open throughout, but I was able to sleep off. And then like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m., I get a call from the reception downstairs. This woman is telling me the person that checked into this room has not paid for the room, and he got arrested in the middle of the night, a bit early in the morning, that if you don't leave in less than 15 minutes, that they will come for you too, they will arrest you, this, that. She was just talking, telling me different things, guys. And I was just like, you don't even need to give me 15 minutes. Less than 5, I'm out. Like, I carried my stuff, everything, ran downstairs with the key and everything, and then I went to the reception, to the lobby. I was trying to talk to her as well. She wasn't really giving me anything. She was giving me half and half, but I ended up in the lobby. And then I waited for my taxi to come and pick me. I didn't call the Toronto taxi because I wanted to pay less. So I called the taxi from my city. So I had to wait 1 hour, 30 minutes in an uncomfortable situation, waiting for my taxi to come pick me. After 1 hour, 30 minutes, then head back to my city. Oh, Jesus. Do you know, guys, after that time, he didn't call me. He didn't call me. I didn't hear from him. Nothing. The part that blew my mind the most was like 8 months later, 9 months later, around that time, I go to a party in Toronto. And then as I'm dancing, I feel someone like dragging my shoulder, like, hey, come here. And then I turn around and guess who I see? Dragging my shoulder so proudly, like so boldly, like just my G, how far now, like type of dragging. And I see it's this guy. And then that's when he starts telling me the story, what happened, how he got angry and then he wanted to take a drive. Then he started driving, and because he was speeding, the police pulled him over, and that's what happened. This story, Sha. And I was just like, it's okay. I wasn't even like trying to talk to him that day. I was just like, Sha, why didn't you pay for the hotel room? Like, when were you planning on paying for the hotel room? I didn't pay for the room. Like, I don't know how he settled it, but guys, that's what happened. You know, so yeah, that's the story time about how I almost got arrested and basically almost sexually assaulted on my birthday. And I share these stories not only because of entertainment, but to also show you that it's gonna be okay. It happens. Like I say at the end of all my story times, it happens to the best of us. It does, and you're gonna be okay. It happens. Anyways, yeah, that is the end of my story time. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.